This course is one of many courses that I've taught over the years, for over 30 years, and I've been in clinical practice for over 40 years. Hypnotherapy Skills for Life Change will help you to deal very well with most problems. Now, there'll be problems, of course, that are outside your scope of practice, so we have to look at issues of safety and competence, and so quite a lot of things to do with ethics, professionalism. It's an unregulated field. I've been involved with setting standards since 1984. It's a long time. And there are no agreed standards, despite what you might read on the internet, and there is no regulatory body that has legal clout in the same way that, say, in the medicine, the British Medical Association, General Medical Council. There isn't such a thing. There are several bodies, some with more value than others, but they're basically competing organizations who have do some good work, and in some cases do very little work. It's mostly smoke and mirrors. But you get that with an unregulated situation. You can claim what you like. You can say you're a hypnotherapist right now. You don't need any training. You can set up a regulatory body as well. That's what I mean by smoke and mirrors. And the public won't necessarily be able to tell the difference between what's what without very careful study. Because words, and we're learning a lot about words this week. Words can mean different things, and you can use words to manipulate, to conceal, to reveal, and you'll become very good at sifting through what people say to determine what their meaning is, their value is, and so on. The power of the word and the word of power. You'll learn how to use them for inducing trance, for programming, for helping people understand their issues, because along with HSLG we have other courses which deal in depth with unearthing material from the subconscious part of the mind, where you need to know what you're doing with that material, and those are for the deeper issues usually. Occasionally they'll come up with the simpler problems, and that's why we have those more advanced courses. You know how to deal with them. You need a lot of psychological knowledge to be able to practice most effectively and safely. Having said that, you can do a great deal of amazing work with what you learn on course 1, provided you develop your skills properly, you practice what we teach you. There's a great deal of homework, and that's pleasant homework because you're learning how to communicate to your mind, your inner self, your subconscious mind, whatever words you want to put on it. You're learning to communicate with other people, which will greatly enrich your relationships, can help you in your business and your health in so many ways. And then as you work with other people and see the results with them, that's very gratifying. And I can think of hardly any profession that comes close to being a good hypnotherapist. Hypnotherapists save many lives. People that we help them give up tobacco. We help them give up self-destructive addictions of all kinds. And that, of course, is life-saving. There are many other ways in which we benefit the world around us. So I hope you take this subject very seriously. It's a lifelong study. And you're beginning to study the mind at its deepest levels.